Library District Board. And the only agenda item that we have left this morning is agenda item N1 in the matter of approving the First Amendment to the Klamath Basin Restoration Agreement. So there is a large number of people that are here for public comment. What I would like to do, the board is interested in hearing your comments, and what I would like to do is we will call individuals to the podium and the microphone. Please state your name and your address, and then you can fire away. 3 minutes is about the allotted time that we will allow, but we won't lop your head. We'll just ask you to wrap it up. So if you're at 3:05, you'll get a green light. 3:15 and you're in big trouble. And what we will do is simply go through the sign-up sheet. If you have not signed up and you would like to make public comment, there is still a sign-up sheet on the table, and you can step up to the sign-up sheet and put your name on there so we can call you in order. This is just purely first come, first serve. The first individual on this sign-up sheet is Don Gentry.
Thank you, Commissioners. I'm Don Gentry, Vice Chairman of the Klamath Tribes. I live at Dockney Flat at the base of Saddle Mountain on the Sprague River. 36415 Switchback Road is my address.
Thank you.
And I thank you for the opportunity to urge you to approve the First Amendment of the Klamath Basin Restoration Agreement. As you know, the Klamath Tribes are a party to the agreement, and we as the Klamath Tribes believe that the KBRA provides a viable solution to the complex issues that have affected fisheries and water management here in the basin. And so we wholeheartedly support you approving amendment of that agreement so it can survive and move forward in our legislative efforts. You know, the Klamath Tribes are committed to the protection and enhancement of our treaty resources, the fisheries, all the aquatic resources that are important to our traditions, the exercise of our treaty rights and our culture. So we remain committed to that. And we believe that KBRA lays the most viable solution or foundation to address the real issues that affect our treaty resources and the real issues that affect water availability for the agricultural community. And so we are really concerned about that as friendly neighbors. You know, as you know, we're the first people of the land here, and it's a part of our tradition and culture. I've shared that before. To share, if the only thing that you have to share with your neighbor or visitor is a flea, then you share that flea. That's a part of our tradition and culture, and we're here to stay. But we realize that we're a part of a changing community, a greater community, and we see our role is to be friendly neighbors, and that's really the heart of the KBRA in that sense. You know, we really believe we need to address the real problems so we can move forward and protect the interests of the tribe and the community as a whole. And we know at the heart of that, the agreement is water settlement. We know that's something that really is a significant concern of all of us in this room. And, you know, it's important to address these issues for the economic stability here in the Klamath Basin. And the Klamath Tribes really want to maintain and enhance our role in that regard in terms of providing opportunities economically for our members and the community as a whole. So just urge you to approve these amendments so we can move forward with business at hand and take the steps that we need to take to better the future of all of us here in the basin. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm Rob Unruh, Milan area farmer, 29303 Demerit Road, Milan. I also serve on the Klamath Water Users Association. Been deeply involved with this. I appreciate your support in the past. Just a couple of things. I represent Millennium Shasta View. It's always an issue of getting these amendments passed, or, there's a big concern. Go to the people that are living this, and it wasn't a hard sell to the people that have been involved in it for 5, 6, 8 years. Passed pretty easily, not that many questions. Warnock contracts down there, off project too. This is huge in the way it fits in. I don't feel without the relationships we built through the KBRA that the winter flows would have shorted the Warnock contracts last year. Meeting I was in last week, a couple weeks ago, without these relationships, that lake would have about a 30% chance of filling this year. With the relationships we built with the tribes, government agencies, the models we looked at that time show about a 70% chance of meeting the BOs come March. That's the things that we're still gaining out of this agreement. Just a question that I don't know about. When it comes to adjudication, when adjudication completely plays out, I feel there's going to be a stronger support for this agreement when people fully understand the water situation in the basin. Thank you.
Thank you.
Rod Clark. I live at 1300 Martin Street in Klamath Falls. Hello. It's been a long time since I've been up in front of the county commissioners. In the past, I've represented the tribe. I'm not doing so whatsoever right now. My father-in-law was a potato farmer out in Langell Valley, and I support extending the amendment because it's a local solution supported by the feds. The United States came in and negotiated a treaty with the Klamath tribe. The Klamath tribe gave up millions of acres of land that we all enjoy the benefit of today. In return, they were supposed to have protection and services on the lands they reserved to themselves. Instead, the federal government came in and took what was left in a condemnation proceeding. The United States government promised the districts water sufficient for agriculture. Put it in the statute. Statute's not the supreme law of the land like a treaty, but that's been abrogated as well. We don't have enough water to go around. And this is a local solution that will be supported by the feds. We need a lot more of these. If the tribe and the county and the city got together, did planning, did economic development, there's nothing that could stop this county from moving forward in a tremendous way. And I'm sick and tired of all the finger pointing, misinformation, complaining. If you want to complain, come up with a solution is what I have to say. Thank you very much.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Good morning.
I'm Bob Ging. I'm 6200 Reeder Road, and I am 100% against this KBRA. First off, I would like to know what has KBRA done for us? And they've never done anything for us so far except raise our taxes. Our water taxes have doubled since they've been in. Our electric bills have skyrocketed 4 times since they've been in. And we're supporting the QAPA, which running out of money, and so we give them a few dollars out of our water taxes, and then we give Family Farm Alliance money out of our KDI water taxes. You call that helping us? I call this a takings, not a solution. This is a takings. And as soon as if they can get our water, the next thing they're going to do, come up to Al Schweitzer and say, Al, move out of your house. We want it. We're going to take it. Same difference. This is our private property, and as far as I'm concerned, the state does not own this water. It owns the property owners, my farm, the people in town, all have property, and they got water rights. And that's a solution to it. And there's no other solution or way about it. It is strictly a takings. And they're gonna take it if they can. These are a bunch of people that they got different things they want water for. Like Mr. Condra, he's got land he wants to sell to the tribes. And he wants us to pay for that land from him out of our federal tax dollars and give it to the tribes. The tribes have been getting everything for nothing. It's about time they go to work and make their own living. It's, 1 minute.
Wait a minute.
Anyway, my in-law, my father-in-law, sold land to the government quite a few years ago. You think it's right now for us to go back and take that land back? I'm sure the government will give it to us. So anyway, and then all this has done is separate the people in the communities. It has made enemies out of us and friends out of us, and I don't like it. So I'm against it 100%. Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Steve Kander. I reside at 20120 Hill Road, Merrill area farmer. Encouraging the county commissioners to approve the amendments to the Klamath Basin Restoration Agreement. The farmers in the Klamath project need affordable power, they need regulatory assurances, and they need a reliable supply of water. And that's what the Klamath Basin Restoration Agreement gives us folks. Now, there is contention and opposition. I would like to see an alternative plan that provides those things that my farm needs. Okay, here's a plan. Keep the dams, dredge the lake, and one Sovereign Nation for all. And this is what's been circulating through the community. And I'd like to know what it takes to implement the plan, the cost, the assessments that go with this. With the Klamath Basin Restoration Agreement, people know what they're getting. And without the agreements, it's all supposition. What's the cost? And I can tell you the cost is going to be dreadful for my community. My family has been farming in the Klamath Basin for 101 years. I'm the third generation. The fourth generation has come to the farm, and it will leave the farm because we could not provide the security that we need to keep the next generation here on the farm. So please approve the amendment. Thank you.